James Harden makes history for Houston Rockets in win over New Orleans Pelicans. James Harden scored 41 points, becoming the first NBA player since Oscar Robertson to record at least 35 points and 5 assists in 7 consecutive games, to power the Houston Rockets to a 108-104 victory over the New Orleans Pelicans on Saturday night. Harden had 26 points in the first half and reached 40 for the third straight game. He was 7 for 16 from three-point range, made all 14 free throws and added 6 assists. Anthony Davis looked sluggish a night after scoring a season-high 48 points in a victory over Dallas, taking only 5 shots in the first half and finishing with 22 points. Julius Randle led the Pelicans with 23 points and 11 rebounds. Denver Nuggets 122-118. Phoenix Suns. Jamal Murray scored 46 points and made a career-high 9 three-pointers to carry Western Conference leading Denver over Phoenix. Murray was 16 for 24 from the field with the second most points he scored in a game this season. He scored 31 a night earlier in a win over San Antonio. Nikola Jokic added 23 points, 9 assists and 8 rebounds for Denver, while Malik Beasley came off the bench to hit a career-high 5 three-pointers for his 15 points. Rookie DeAndre scored a season-high 33 points and added 14 rebounds for the Suns. Harden made 12 of 13 shots in the second quarter for 24 points, the highest-scoring quarter by a Suns rookie and 6th highest overall in franchise history. Washington Wizards 130-126. Charlotte Hornets. Trevor Ariza scored 24 points and was one of 7 Washington players in double figures as the Wizards beat Charlotte amid news 5-time All-Star guard John Wall will have season-ending surgery. Thomas Bryant added 21 points and 10 rebounds and Ariza had 9 assists and 7 rebounds for Washington, which won for the third time in 12 games. The Wizards announced Saturday that Wall would undergo surgery to address bone spurs in his left heel and miss at least 6 months. Kemba Walker scored 24 of his 47 points in the fourth quarter and nearly lifted Charlotte to a remarkable comeback when his three-pointer cut the lead to a point with 1.9 seconds to play. Golden State Warriors 115-105. Portland Trail Blazers. Klay Thompson scored 32 points. Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant each had 25 and Golden State avenged a loss from earlier this week, beating Portland. Golden State, stinging from a 110-109 home loss to the Blazers on Thursday, outscored Portland in each of the first 3 quarters to avoid its second 3-game losing streak of the season. Damian Lillard made 6 three-pointers and scored 40 points for Portland. It was the 5th time this season Lillard, who made the go-ahead three-pointer in the victory at Oracle Arena, has scored at least 40 points. San Antonio Spurs 122-111. LA Clippers. LaMarcus Aldridge scored 38 points and San Antonio beat Los Angeles. DeMar DeRozan had 25 points, 13 rebounds and 6 assists for the Spurs, who won for the 5th time in their past 7 games. Rudy Gay had 12 points, and San Antonio's starters combined for 97 points with all 5 in double figures. Danilo Gallinari had 21 points and 9 rebounds for the Clippers, who had won 3 straight at home. Montrezl Harrell scored 21 points and Lou Williams had 16 points and 7 assists off the bench. Boston Celtics 112-103. Memphis Grizzlies. Kyrie Irving had 26 points and 13 assists. Al Horford added 18 points, including a pair of key three-pointers in the closing 132, and Boston rallied for a victory over Memphis. Marcus Morris scored 22 points for Boston, and Gordon Hayward had 14 off the bench. Mike Conley led Memphis with 26 points, while Dylan Brooks added 19. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Mark Gasol finished with 15 points apiece. Milwaukee Bucks 129-115. Brooklyn Nets. Giannis Antetokounmpo had 31 points, 10 rebounds and 10 assists, helping to turn away Brooklyn's attempt to rally from a 23-point deficit early in the fourth quarter, and Milwaukee beat the undermanned Nets. Chris Middleton scored 29 points despite a quad injury, while Brook Lopez added 24 on 7 of 15 shooting from the three-point arc. Milwaukee shot 49% from the field, including 21 of 51, 41%, from the three-point line to extend their NBA best record to 25-10. The Bucks have won 3 straight and 7 of 8. Shabazz Napier tied his career high with 32 points on 9 of 15 shooting from the field and 10 of 12 from the foul line. Kenneth Faried had 21 points and 10 rebounds. Utah Jazz 129-97. New York Knicks. Rudy Gobert had 25 points and 16 rebounds as Utah beat New York. Dante Exum scored 13 points and had a career-high 13 assists in his first start of the season. Exum filled in for Ricky Rubio, who sat out with lower back and left knee contusions. Donovan Mitchell added 15 points and Kyle Korver chipped in 15 off the bench for the Jazz, who won for the 6th time in 7 home games. The Jazz outscored New York 70-26 in the paint, matching a franchise record for points in the paint, and finished with a 60-35 rebounding advantage. Atlanta Hawks 111-108. Cleveland Cavaliers. Trae Young and Vince Carter each scored 21 points, John Collins added 14 points and 12 rebounds, and Atlanta beat Cleveland. Atlanta, enjoying a rare run of success in its first season of rebuilding under new coach Lloyd Pierce, has won 5 of 6. At 11-24, the Hawks have the 4th worst mark in the Eastern Conference, but they've done better recently compared to Cleveland, which dropped its 6th in a row. Cedi Osman finished with 22 points, and Larry Nance Jr. and Colin Sexton each had 18 for the Cavs. Cleveland fell to 8-29, worst in the NBA.